gamers? Welcome to today's Q&A, not a video. It's technically a video. I don't know why I decided to change my intro. So, welcome to today's video. It is a Q&A. That means that I took a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of your questions, and I will be answering them in today's video. Now, a lot of people repeated questions, so if your question was not in this video, it probably means that someone else asked it, and I'm gonna get to it. If I did miss one that I accidentally did not put in the video, I do apologize. But let's hope for the best. Let's try it. Let's start. Before I start, I do want to say though that I really, and I mean I really appreciate 4,000 subscribers. It is absolutely insane as a number. As I said before, that's 4 times the amount of people I've been to school with. So thank you so much. So our first question is by Arhan Rizvi, and it is well, it's 3 questions. No, 4 questions. That's a lot of questions. I'll answer them as best as I can. The first one is, when is your next Q&A? Probably at 10,000 subs, depending on how close it comes. I'll see. If we need a new Q&A, I might make one. It depends. I'm not too sure. The next question is, who is your best friend? I wouldn't say I have a best friend at the moment, because at my age, I don't know. I'm not too close with a lot of people, but I am close to one person, and she is my closest friend, so maybe that could count as a best friend. Are you planning to leave Roblox anytime soon? I really enjoy doing Roblox content at the moment, so I'm not planning to leave, although if it did come down to it, I think I'd be able to do other content. It really depends. I'm not too sure. When is your next live stream? Well, I stream every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Saturday at twitch.tv/Adaficate. Go check me out. The next question is by Haley Plays, and the question is, why are you so epic? It's so sweet. I don't know. I'm not anything more than anyone else. I'm just me. Axva asks our next 2 questions. The first one is, who inspired you to do YouTube? I'd say it's a combination. When I was a kid, I had like 30 minutes, maybe a week on the computer to watch YouTube. So I watched, Markiplier was one of the first YouTubers I started binging. Although if I had to think of the first YouTuber I can really remember watching actively when I was a kid, is probably DanTDM. So if it came down to it, the person who inspired me to start doing this whole thing would be DanTDM in that case. The next question is, do you watch Stranger Things? No. I heard it was a good show. FlowX has asked our next 4 questions. Again, people have sometimes asked a bunch of questions, so some of those I had to skip because it would be too much for one person, but we'll see. First one is, do you have pets? Yes, I have 2 dogs. His name is Potato, her name is Pretzel. Those are our dogs. And 2 cats. Both of them are guys. We got Kiwi and we got Blueberry. The second question is, how old are you? I am 19 years old as of July 15. I feel very old saying that. Are you lonely? Oh my god, okay, wow. I'm very lonely. Number 4, are you in a house? Which sounds a bit creepy, although yes, I am in a house. Neela has asked our next question, and although their first question is pretty similar to another one, I'm going to skip that one. Their second question is interesting. Are you planning to make YouTube your full-time job? I would love that. That would be probably my biggest dream. Since I was a kid, you could ask anyone that knows me really well. I've wanted to become a YouTuber. So it would be a dream come true, and I'm ready to work as hard as it takes to get there. So yeah, I am planning for this to be a career. That being said, I do have a plan if it doesn't work out, because of course you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Contani has asked our next question, which is kittens or puppies? I like both, honestly. I have cats that I grew up with, but now I have 2 new dogs that I love a lot, so I can't choose. They're both amazing. Ooh, this one's a good one. Where did you get the name Adaficate from? And that question was asked by Not NATO. So back in, I'd say 2015 is when I started really getting intense in Roblox developing, and my name back then was Dylan D55555, and I wanted to change that because I was like, that's not professional, that's not a developer name. And I kept trying to think, I was like, every good developer I know has like a name that's just one name and it's very iconic. So I decided to go on Google Translate and go from English to Latin, because I heard that Latin had like some cool words in it. I could look good for a name, and I just looked up, because I was a builder, so I looked up build, and it came out with Adaficate, to Adaficate something, to build something, and I was like, Adaficate, that sounds so cool, so I used it, and ever since then it's been my username. So we got Skeppy over here who has 3 questions for us. The first one is, what is your favorite Roblox game? I'd have to say, at the moment, the one I see myself playing the most, I don't know. I don't play that much Roblox game off stream and off YouTube. Although, if I had to choose one that I really do enjoy, I would say Phantom Forces, just because of how well and made and robust it is. The next question is, how much Robux do you have? At the moment, I have like 1,300. Not that much, but not that little either. And the last one, when do you think you'll hit 10,000 subs? I don't know when. I do hope that I can hit it by the end of this year. So in about like about 5 months. I hope I can hit 10,000 in 5 months. Is it unrealistic? I don't know. A boy can hope. So we got Samuel here with this really good question as well, which is, where did you get the post-it note idea from, and how many post-it notes? So I got the post-it note idea. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I've always seen streamers have like poster boards and stuff like that with like their top donator and like who donated and who subbed during the stream. And I was like, I want to do something like that, but I don't have a poster board. Then I looked and I realized I have a lot of post-it notes and my walls are pretty bare. And yeah, that's how I got the post-it note idea. Did I see it from somewhere else? Maybe. I'm not too sure. And as for how many post-it notes, I'll get back to you on that one. Alright, after a lot of counting, I've come to the conclusion that it is a lot of post-it notes. Alright, so Eva is next, and that is a lot of questions. First of all, thank you for the congrats on 4K. Thank you so much, Eva. The first question is, when did you start streaming? Officially, I started in December of 2018. So it's been about a year and a half, if I'm counting properly. I started doing YouTube about 5 months ago, I'd say. I don't really remember. I know it hasn't been a year, anywhere near a year yet. I just started being consistent. What's your favorite animal? Again, I can't choose. I love them all. They're all so cute. How much does the filming equipment cost? That's a good one. All right, we're going into flexing territory here. So if you don't like flexing, skip this part. My entire setup is about 6,500 Canadian dollars. Around. I didn't calculate properly. I just assumed based on everything that I know the cost. If we're talking about simply filming, so that means the camera, microphone, the lights, I'd say that's about $1,200. That being said, I want to make it clear, you don't need expensive equipment to make good videos. I just personally really like having equipment that I work well with and that I know well and that I like a lot. So for me, to stay motivated, to keep working really hard, having this kind of equipment is what I knew I needed. That being said, I did start off with a crappy mic and a crappy webcam, just like everyone else did. It's a process to get your own equipment. Powerputis comes in the clutch with this question. What's your address? And do you have any spare box I can live in? Please give Roblox pass? Please give Roblox password? Give me Roblox password? Okay, I will. Please just don't hurt me. Doris over here says, I don't have any questions. I stalk Dylan every day? I don't know how I feel about this, guys. Alright, this should be a normal question, right? Raised Plays says, do you know where the bodies are hidden? Oh, the bodies. Well, I've disposed of them. Yeah. Anyways, alright, back to the video at hand. Our next question is by Jezebel, also known as Jack, because she is a very close friend of mine from high school. What is your favorite memory from grade 9 drama class? Dude, grade 9 drama class was the best, okay? Back in grade 9, I was with Jack, and my favorite memory was when we had to improvise being pirates. So we were sword fighting on a stage, completely improvised, for a solid minute and a half. That was probably the funnest thing. My memory isn't all clear, so I don't know if it was improv or it was a skit, or I don't remember. All I know, it was really fun and I had a great time. Now, Nato comes here with another question. How did you know about Roblox and what got you into it? So, back when I was around 7 years old, I wasn't allowed to play video games at home. So, my best friend back then, he invited me to his place and he was like, I found this really cool game. And I think it's a combination of nostalgia, because I don't remember what my thought process was. But when I look back to Roblox, how I saw it back then, the nostalgia is always overwhelming. So I think what got me into it was like the creativity. I mean, even back then, I could look up anything that I wanted to play, and it would be there in some way or another. So I think it feels like Steam, but everything's for free, and you can literally find anything. That's how it felt for me on Roblox, and it still feels like that to that day. Putri over here comes into clutch with, who's your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber. I really enjoyed the YouTube channel Pretty Much It and their movie reviews. Those are fun to listen to. That being said, Up Is Not Jump is probably my favorite quality-wise entertainer, because his videos are so well made compared to other YouTubers. So go check him out, Up Is Not Jump. So that was it for the YouTube comment questions. There was a lot to go through, so I'm really sorry if I did not manage to get your question in. Hopefully somewhere in here actually has the question you wanted. We will be moving to Twitter comments because I also took a couple of Twitter questions. So the first one is by Relix over here, and he asked, do you think of yourself as a positive person or do you not? That is a good question. I don't know. I try to be positive. I try to emulate what I want to be, and there's this sort of there's this line I really like, which is fake it till you make it. And I don't think you should be a fake person, not being true to yourself. But like, for example, I want to be more positive about things because I'm someone who tends to get very angry at stuff. So if something bad happens, I try to put a positive spin in my head, try to act happy, and eventually you get your brain to you trick your brain into feeling happier. So, am I a positive person by nature? No. By choice? Yes. I like being positive. I like being nice to people. For me, it's a lot more fun than being grouchy and grumpy all the time. We got Positivity Chrissy that asked, what is your most/least favorite game on Roblox? So, my most favorite game, I think, goes back to Phantom Forces, which I think is probably the best made Roblox game that I've seen, and that is also super fun to play. My least favorite game on Roblox, that is a good question, because there's not a lot of games I dislike. I can dislike the development team for it, I can dislike how it was made, but at the end of the day, most Roblox games have something in them that I do enjoy. Although, if I had to choose, this is gonna be a bit controversial, it's those JoJo anime fighting games. I really don't enjoy those. Not just because I don't watch JoJo, because I've played games for animes that I've never seen and I still enjoy the game. It's because they're all the same. There's like 100 of them and they're all the same thing, which is just punch, punch, punch until you have a little avatar on your side and then keep punching. I don't know what the fun of it is. That being said, I can't judge. I sometimes like playing simulators, so we all know my opinion's a bit weird. Bella over here, the beautiful Bella, has asked, what is one thing you would tell your future self and then your past self? So I'm assuming she is asking me to tell myself from the future into the past a message. So to the future Dylan, I would say, did the work pay off? And to past Dylan, I would say the work is going to pay off. Because I remember when I started this, I was super stressed out, but it does pay off. Hard work does pay off. It's not all luck. Hard work is a thing. So, Holo It's Holly, a great friend of mine, has asked, how are you so cool? I wish I could be as cool as you. Stop it! I don't know. I'm just a normal person. I don't know. Please, I'm scared. Just stop asking me. I don't know. I don't understand this question. TD Tweets has asked, why are you a noob? Hey! The real question is, why do you like making Roblox videos? And thank you for the congratulations on the 4K tweets. The reason why I like making Roblox videos is because I can... In my day-to-day life, I'm pretty mature. I'm able to, you know... I have a childish aspect of me that I can't always show up, but I like childish things. I like playing games like Roblox. I like acting goofy. I like screaming about stuff. I'm that kind of person, and you can't do that in your day-to-day life, which is fine. I'm okay with it. Although Roblox is kind of like Roblox videos, I mean, is kind of like a creative outlet for me. I can express myself in that way. That's why I really enjoy doing Roblox content and YouTube in general. I can just express myself in a whole different way, and I really love that about Roblox content. The last question is by Keith. How are you? Thank you, Keith. I'm doing really good, thank you. How are you? So this concludes the Q&A. I was really excited to do this, and I genuinely think it is going to come out really cool looking. So if you did enjoy this video, do consider leaving a like. If you haven't subscribed, do consider also subscribing to support the channel. Thank you again for 4,000 subscribers. It is absolutely amazing. Here's to 5,000. Here's to maybe 10,000 by the end of this year. Who knows? I don't want to set my expectations too high, but I do really hope we can hit 10,000 by the end of this year. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. You guys are the reason why we can do this, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.